Welcome to ModiMakes.
What's good, everybody? My name is Modi, this is ModiMakes, and today I'm going to be showing y'all how to use a projector for your art to make it the best it can be. So last video I showed y'all my new projector that I picked up and used it to make this mural right here. But I didn't really get into it much because I had many days of painting to show off to y'all. So today I'm gonna go into the ins and outs of using my projector and show y'all how I use it in my sketching process to cut down on time spent and get a much more accurate result to my digital sketch. Plus I'm gonna use it to create a pretty interesting canvas painting that I think was a creative solution to a problem. But I'll let y'all be the judge of that one. So first things first, let's get into this projector is the Vents mini projector. I picked this projector up for three main reasons. The first one being that it's small, lightweight, and portable, so I can take it anywhere, no problem. The second is that it has a short throw distance, so I can use it on smaller projects like canvases, which y'all will see in a little bit. The third thing is that it has tons of lumens, which I learned was the most important thing from some of my other artist friends who work on murals regularly, because you're still able to see the projection even if you can't get your workspace in complete darkness. Plus, the other main reason I went with this one is it wasn't that expensive. It was only like $100 when I got it on Cyber Monday. And when you're talking about something that you can easily spend $1,000 or more on, that is just a fantastic bargain for what this thing can do for you. And no, this is not sponsored by the company or anything. I wish I could get sponsors on this channel, but I can't even monetize it yet. So subscribe, dear viewer, so I can get those sponsorships because I like money and I like free stuff. Though I should probably show y'all something interesting before I do any of the CTA-ish. So let's get into I have a busted up canvas that I picked up for patches for other small canvas tears. However, the more I looked at it, the more interesting ideas I came up with to use this giant tear as an asset to create an interesting piece. Well, this thing ran out a little bit quicker than I was expecting it to, honestly, but knowing the design that I'm going for, that might actually work out for this piece. So I think I'm just gonna let that be and we'll see how it goes. Happy accidents, maybe, we'll see. Then to cover up the central hole and add some 3D depth to the painting, I grabbed a piece of thick foam board and cut it into a rectangle slightly smaller than the size of the canvas. And to add color, I spray painted the foam board with a flat, dark, desaturated green. Now it's time to utilize the almighty giver of light that is my projector. First, I send my digital sketch over to my laptop. And then I hook up my laptop to my projector using an HDMI cable. It takes a little time to set the projector up to cast properly onto your canvas, but once you do, your sketch is perfectly displayed to be traced. And with that, I now have a beautiful pencil sketch to work with. So with that, it's time to pull out my paint and put down my first color, which I will be painting on with a brush. After putting down a solid few coats with the brush, I can finally rely on my beautiful Posca pens for the rest. I'll start by painting on this nice, simple raindrop background. And from there, I'll move on to color blocking in the character. One of the best things about using the projector for my style is I don't have to put down the black line work first and then repaint them again at the end, because I know exactly where all my fills should be and where all my line work should be, so there's no expensive wasted paint. Now this character is going to be a disheveled creature walking through the rain and hiding its face from the world. And I'm going to be using those canvas tears as the collar for the raincoat because they're the perfect shape and it adds another nice 3D element to the painting. After blocking everything in, all I have to do is fill in those perfectly placed and shaped leftover areas with my black line work and shadows. And then add a few extra detail lines for beauty and effect. However, before this painting is complete, I have to do something to cover up that big hole in the middle, which is where we get back to that piece of foam board I cut out earlier. So I'm going to use my ruler to draw on a number of concentric sharp angles. And then go over those angles with my black Posca pen. From there, I'll take it back to my shop to attach it to the canvas with an overpowered compressed air stapler. Oh, God, you gotta be kidding me right now, dude. Well, y'all, I done goofed bad. I don't know how I didn't think about this at all before going through with it, but those staples are obviously way too long for this canvas and that backboard. And so now they're all sticking out. Yeah, that's great, huh? Luckily, I was never planning on like selling this piece or anything anyways. It was just me using the projector to show you guys how to do that and making something out of this broken canvas anyways. And it was already broken, so that's one of the main reasons why I was never really going to sell it in the first place. But I'm not going to lie to y'all and pretend like that was intentional, because it wasn't. Yeah, that's tough, but it is what it is. I'll make sure to remember that in the future and not make that same mistake. That's how that's how the end of this piece is going to turn out, which is fantastic. Good job, Modi. Well, I definitely just fumbled it on the 1 yard line, y'all, but there's nothing to be done about it now. It's not the first mistake I've made on this channel, and it certainly won't be the last. No reason to be upset about mistakes that you can't change anyways. You just have to learn from them, and I'm pretty lucky that it still kind of works with the aesthetic of the piece. Definitely a bummer and all that, but we carry on, and you know what that means. It means it's time for those final shots. Well, there you have it, my peoples. The yellow coat is complete. Let me know what you guys think of the piece down in the comments below, except for the part where I messed up, because I'm already aware. You don't need to point that out to me. And let me know if you have any questions about this video or any other video I've made. I'll be happy to read through them all and respond to them personally, as I always do. And you know, if you like the video, go ahead and give me a like. That would be fantastic. And if you like me, you like the channel, and you want to help support me, the #1 thing that you can do is to subscribe. I really couldn't thank you enough if you did. It means the world to me. And with all that out of the way, and without further ado, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
for watching.